So, hello and welcome everybody. What is going on? So now that Gnabry has been confirmed, I mean it was confirmed earlier, but now that he's been confirmed and I've had a little bit of time to think, I can actually give you my thoughts on Gnabry just himself. And it's quite an interesting, I think it's quite an interesting acquisition, and ultimately, Gnabry, I feel that, well, I like Gnabry. Let's be totally honest. I like Gnabry as a player. Last summer when I saw him in like the under 21, I think, or under 20 World Cup, I was like, no, sorry, the Olympics. That's when it was. The Olympics last year. I was like, you know what? He would probably be a nice addition to Bayern. Now, my thoughts still haven't changed really. He still is a nice addition to Bayern, and I've kind of expected us to either go for Brandt or Gnabry, one or the other, but I expected us to go to buy both of them with an additional purchase, and that's still my main worry, because at the moment, and that's what's actually worrying me, not so much Gnabry himself, because I think he can develop into a great player, but what is worrying me is that we seem to want to replace Robben and Ribery, that is, with players such as Gnabry and Coman, who basically have a year, because Ribery most likely is going to retire next year, and Robben, I don't know whether he'll still want to continue on a 1-year deal, because he obviously wanted a 2-year deal before he signed his 1-year contract. So let's say both of them retire next year, we'll have Coman and Gnabry to take over that spot, and that is literally what is bothering me. That is pretty much what is bothering me, that we're trying to replace proven players that are still playing some of the best football in the career to players that haven't even reached the peak of their career yet. That's the big worry. That's why I was actually hoping we'd get one established player, and we'll get one established player, and then ultimately have a prospect. So now we've got the prospect. Now the only thing I'm hoping for is that we still get that one established player, because if we don't get that one established player, that's when I'll be worried, essentially. Right now it's still fine. At the end of the summer, I could probably look back and say that was either a good summer or a bad summer, depending on if we still get an additional player. I think Bayern are pretty wise as well, that gave him a 3-year contract, because I'm guessing that one of the other, if not both, Robben and Ribery are going to retire next year. So by the end of next season, I mean, obviously. So giving him 1 year to get used to the team. That's how I usually look at it. Have 1 year to get used to the team, then a 2nd year to actually prove yourself, and then the 3rd year, that's what it all comes down to. And it's only 8 million. You can't really go wrong here. He's a good player. Like I said, I don't dispute that fact. I just don't want to see us replace proven players with prospects, and that's my big worry. But I just wanted to make this quick video just to get my thoughts on Gnabry, because obviously, like I said before, it wasn't so much my thoughts on Gnabry, but much more my thoughts on us buying him. So now that you've got my thoughts on Gnabry, what are your guys' thoughts on Gnabry? Like I said, I don't think he's a bad player. I think he has proven to be clinical. He's had a very good first half of the season, then he got injured, and then he couldn't get back into the squad, but he's had a very good first half of the season before he got injured, and I think he did well. I think he's one of the main reasons that Werder Bremen actually amounted to many points, especially away from home. And yeah, he's a good player. Obviously now he's gotten used to working under pressure. He's already worked at Arsenal before, to a degree. So he's got a little bit of experience of how to handle himself with a big club. He's got a lot of experience how to handle himself with the pressure of winning. So yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see how this just pans out, how this just develops. Now that he's a Bayern player, I want him to succeed, of course, but we'll see. But that's all there is though from me, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys tomorrow morning with a transfer talk regarding 2 players that we've been linked with. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace out and have a nice day. Bye.